Okay, welcome back to Simply Web, where we are going to do the final videos for converting a HTML template to a WordPress theme. That's right, it is the final videos. So where we left off last time, we'd finished all our custom templates for our pages. We'd finished all our custom post types. We'd done our archive pages. We'd done our home pages. We'd pretty much wrapped everything up. I've now gone through and updated all the menu items. So let's flick over to that and have a look. Let's make this full width. So we've now got all, why is that showing up twice? Hang on, let's go to appearance menus. If I added that twice, I did add that twice. Remove, save, refresh. There we go. So we've got all our links and they are all valid now. Everything is working, including the 404. I've just put a dummy link in there so we can see that it's all there. Contact page, everything, all the button is now working. Even all the links in our footer are all valid URLs. So, well, not these ones. So I'll just go and quickly fix those. So let's go to the, we need to go to the theme settings. Theme settings, oh, we can delete that actually because we didn't end up putting anything in there. So we want the bottom bar. So home is already done. Cookies is an empty page. Help is an empty page. Frequently asked questions is an empty page. So pretty much we could delete all of this. Or we could create the pages if we wanted to. So let's just do that. Let's just go pages, all pages. And let's go add new page. Cookies. Add new. Let's go help. Add new help. Publish, and just so you can show, and FAQs. Let's go add new FAQs. Remember, these are all using the default page template, so they're all set up to work. So if we go cookies, it's in there. We just click on that. Help, update, and FAQs done. So now all our content in the footer is all these links are all working. Okay, so cool. So let's go. One thing I noticed we haven't done was for posts, for blogging. So if we go and view the post, to view all the posts, that's the archive page for posts. It doesn't exist. It's just not there. So it just redirects us to the home page. If we go and view the single post, so we're sort of getting something, but not really. So let's go in and sort that out in this final video. So we've got two videos left. We're going to do the archive page for the news, and then we do the single post type. Let's go to the archive. So if we go back to our WordPress template hierarchy, so we're looking at before this graphic. So we are in a single post page, and we are going to do a single.php because we're not in a post type. We just want, so blog post, we can do single-post, or we can just do single.php, which will work for anything. That's the catch-all for anything single. So it will go, hey, does single post type exist? It does. Load that. If it doesn't, load that. So let's do our single.php. Single.php. So now if we reload this hello world, it'll be an empty because we haven't called our header. Get header. And we haven't called our footer. Get footer. Let's quickly close that off. And refresh and we're back to where we were. Cool. So it's in category of uncategorized. So if we look at that, see categorized, that's the default category for WordPress that comes with. So we can change it, but that's the default one. All right, we can't delete it, we can only change it. All right, the next thing we want to do is, how do we want this to look? Well, we want it to look very much like a page, I reckon. Where's our page.php? Page.php. Let's just copy that. In fact, let's copy this whole thing and go back to our single.php and refresh. There we go. Pretty much exactly the same. If we go and add this image, let's go and edit it, give it an image. Update and refresh. But, you know, but I think we should do a little bit more with this. We should display what category it's in. We could display the date it was posted. We could do a whole range of things. If we, in fact, if we go in and switch, actually, if we switch over our theme, if we go to our theme, appearance, themes, and change over to 2025, let's see what, so the default theme, let's have refresh. You can see it's got comments and it shows that it was written by admin. So I'm not going to link that to who it was written by, but we can certainly put that in. So let's go duplicate that. Actually, no, we want that. Let's go and add this in here. So we want to be div class equals post meta. We're going to put all in here. So we want to go p written by admin. And then we want the category in categorized. We just put in the content in here for now. Let's do this. How does that look? Let's inspect that. Let's get that. See, it is in multiple. Okay. Written by. And then, so we want to get the author name. So let's switch back to our theme. So we've got that there. And now we've got this. Oh, cool. Let's give it that deflex and justify content between. So we're going to line these basically. Here we go. So we want to get the author name. So let's go WordPress get post author. So get the author. So we want to go, if we look down here, look at some examples, we'll just get the author. So let's just do that, equals get the author. Let's refresh this now, and new author is admin. Okay, so I'm going to do this a bit different. I'm not going to replicate that. So what we're going to do, we're going to go div class equals entry meta, and then in this we're going to close that div. Then in here we want to go span, and I want to add the class of author. Close that span, and in here we want to get actually inside the span we're going to do some some SEO stuff. I'm going to just copy this in so I don't have to type it out. So we're going to do that. So we're telling it the item, it's a person for SEO. And in here, then we want to go, we want to add another span in this. Just going to do this, add for the name. And in here, do I want to do the post link? We will. On single post, get just author name. I don't want to link the author. So normally you would do the author post link, but then I have to create an archive page for them. Show the author name in single.php. Is it just the author? Is it just as simple as doing PHP the author? Looking at that Google, is it could be that easy? Let's have a look. Let's refresh. No. Let's just do a var dump here. PHP var dump get the author. I probably need to, actually, you know why? I probably need to be in the loop. Let's have a look though. That dump. That's why it's erroring. Yeah, I think it might be. So if I go back to next, yeah, if I do this, if have posts, so we want that to be there. In here, if have posts, and then end while end while and end if. Let's try that. Does that? There we go. Because we weren't in the loop, we weren't in the query. So now we're in the query. Yeah, the author. No. Oh. We need to echo. Equals. Get the author. There we go. All right, sweet. Let's keep working on this. So next thing we want to do is we want to add in a separator. So I'm going to go span, add in a pipe, and close that span. And then I want to output the date. So I'm going to copy this in, because there is a lot to do. Time equals date, time, title equals date. So there's this. So I'll work it on another screen where I've put this in. And then we want to do the SEO. Here. And then we want to do this. There we go. So that's who posted it, written by, and the date. Another thing I've got to show you, just because I've got another thing here, I'm also going to do another span, and we're going to go meta. And if we go to our helpers, up in a include folder, up into ink and go to helpers, we've got an average read time, which will be up in here. Here it is. Calculate reading time. You can see we just echo that out. So in single, we just want to go PHP equals calculate reading time and do that. Let's have a look. Needs the ID. Okay, so we got to go get the ID. There you go. Approximate reading time is 1 minute because it's only one line of code. I'm going to add in here a class of MB-4. Let's have a look what that looks like. Here we go. So we just added that in. Just so we can go, now we can go written in here, we can go written by admin on the master sleeve, 1 minute read. Boom, boom. Sweet. There we go. That's how we're going to finish off the single post type. Just because I wanted to show some different ways of doing different content. So we want to get the date and the format and who was written by. We haven't put the categories in here. I'm not going to worry about anything like that. Let's go stop that and we'll do the archive page finally for the home page.